Hi, Don Burnside here. We're recording a thing. I'm testing something because I have a new light. You guys can't see that because it's behind you. With this new curtain that's supposed to help with my sound and with the stuff that I've done, I'm hoping this sounds better. Hoping it looks better too, especially with the light. I've got the air conditioning running right now. See, and Riverside won't let you pause. That's interesting. We're also playing with Riverside a little bit more. I've decided to start using this as my podcast test, my podcast recording studio, sort of, I guess. Riverside.fm. I don't know. So far, it's been great, but I'm trying to get into using it a little bit more. Hence me doing this solo with video. You're only seeing this on, I think, Masto anyway, so it's fine. I've got everything set. I think it looks pretty good. It probably sounds garbage though because of the air conditioning, which is totally fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a read through, and then I'll kill the AC and I'll do another read through. We'll see what the difference is and see how it works. I'm going to keep about a hand's width away from the mic. This should do really well for me. Have another drink of water. All right, let's just see how this works. Is there a mute? Do I have a mute button? Oh, I do. It needs to be a keyboard control, though. That would be super cool. Because, well, I mean, I could just do this, too. There. Nobody wants to hear that. I'll probably cut that piece out anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and have a reading from donburnside.com, latest post about non-alcoholic beer. Oh, interesting, because I'm using Pages, and now I've got a little bit brighter on my face. Just checking something. Hold, please. Oh, what do you know? Well, okay. That's actually better. We might do that instead. It's a good combination. Anyway, let's get started. Oh, and if I'm not looking at you, like now, don't worry. I'm reading the script. The script's right here. You can't see it, but I'm reading. It's not a script. It's a blog post. I'm reading it. So calm down. Here we go. For those that have been playing the home game, you already know that I'm a fan of craft beer. I've checked into over 1,000 beers on Untappd, with 679 of those being unique. This includes at least 3 non-alcoholic beers? Of late, me and drinking haven't been getting along. If it's late afternoon or early evening, my limit is now 1. I might be able to have 2, but for sure, I really shouldn't have a third. Doing that caused me to sleep like garbage and gives me an overall feeling of just ick. It's definitely an age thing, as almost everybody that I've talked to about this agrees and has similar issues with the booze. A good friend of mine recently decided it was time to start sampling non-alcoholic beers. I was able to taste some of the offerings he started with, and it wasn't very pleasant. This was a few months ago, and since then there's been a lot of improvements. Let's start with the beers that I have pictured on the blog. They're all from the latest Brewdog Brewery mix pack that I picked up at my local Total Wine. I've sampled all 4 from the pack, and every one of them is a winner. Not a, oh, that's interesting, not drinking it again winner, but a legit, I'm glad there's more of these in the fridge winner. It's the one that I really like called Nanny State, especially had me and my wife fooled into thinking that we were drinking a craft light beer. Not kidding. So when you see me check into an NA beer on Untappd, don't worry, my account wasn't hacked. All right, so that was reading with air conditioning going. Now let's go ahead and kill the AC. Fan's not on because I can't run the fan with the thing. Yeah, I did that from my phone. That's pretty dope, right? I know. Okay, we're going to read through this again. I'm just going to read it. I'm not going to do like I did last time. And we're going to see what it does. Here we go. Oh, I'm not in the right app. This is put back Pages. Oh, did I close it? That's fine. I'll read it out of BB Edit. For those that have been playing the home game, you already know that I'm a fan of craft beer. I've checked into over 1,000 beers on the Untappd app, with 679 of those being unique. This includes at least 3 non-alcoholic beers. Of late, me and drinking haven't been getting along. If it's late afternoon or early evening, my limit is now 1. I might be able to have 2, and for sure I really shouldn't have a third. Doing that causes me to really sleep like garbage and gives me an overall feeling of ick. This is definitely an age thing, as almost everyone that I've discussed this with agrees and has had similar issues with the booze, especially when they're my age. A good friend of mine decided it was time to start sampling NA beers. I was able to taste some of the offerings he started with, and it was a very unpleasant experience. This was a few months ago, and since then there have been quite a lot of improvements. For example, we're going to start off with the beers that I've pictured over on the blog. They're all from the latest Brewdog Brewery mix pack, and I picked this one up at my local Total Wine. I've sampled all 4 from the pack, and every one of them is a winner. Not a, that's interesting, but not going to drink it again winner, but like a legit, I'm glad there's more of these in the fridge winner. The nanny state, especially, had me and my wife fooled into thinking we were drinking a legit craft light beer. Unbelievable. So when you see me check into any NA beer on Untapped, don't worry, my account wasn't hacked. All right, so it concludes our test. Again, let's go through the whole setup. So we've got this new curtain. Just put this in this weekend. Great, awesome. New light, just put this in today. Camera's the same. New laptop upgraded, so on an upgraded monitor because I'm tired of using 15-year-old computer gear or work-related stuff. I'm in a hollowed-out closet. Behind you is a series of those foam pads, you know, the square foam pads. I've got one here on the floor. I can't get it, so you're going to have to just believe me. And then this new curtain that I've hung behind me as well, which I actually hope improved this quite a bit. Anyway, this has been a test of the DonBurnside.com podcast system. Please remember, this was only a test.